What's up, guys? Jacob Rothberg here, bringing you a new video today, not about cryptocurrency, but instead shifting over back to Kindle self-publishing. So as some of you may already know, I started out with my online earnings with Kindle publishing, and that was one of my first significant streams of income aside from my main career job. So what I wanted to discuss today actually was how sometimes people have a really difficult time picking out keywords that will rank well, keywords that'll be profitable for their books. I'm part of my self-publishing blueprint with Emeka Osai, and I'll tell you candidly, sometimes newer students struggle with being able to find quality keywords. And guys, this is going to blow your freaking mind. This will blow your mind, but finding keywords are the easiest thing ever. I'm going to prove it right now, right here on video, that I can find you a profitable keyword within 5 minutes. So let's go. All right, guys. So I'm going to head over to Google Trends. This is my tool to see what is hot, what is going on, what is viral right now in the world, on the internet, in social media, in real life. We're going to just look for a topic that will hopefully lead us to a popular keyword, a popular topic going on right now that hopefully has some established rankings in books. So let's take a look at, well, first of all, this is Google Trends, in case you haven't seen this before. I'm going to switch over to a segment of what's trending amongst Google searches for business. Okay, and as you can see here, January 4th, story is trending right now. Kmart, Sears Holdings, Bruce Hale, Discount Tire, Arizona, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, just to give you guys an example, let's check out net neutrality. That's a hot topic going on right now with some legislation passing on, possibly in the United States. So let's go over to Amazon. Let's search net neutrality book. Let's see what's out here. Okay, first impression, scrolling through. Seems that there are books discussing the keyword, the topic of net neutrality, although nothing really pops as to a book that's heavily dominating the competition upon first impression. Now, these books don't seem to have a lot of reviews, but let's take a look at some of the rankings for the paperback, because paperback's how you make your money, guys and girls, not the ebooks. So let's take a look at the paperback rankings and make an assessment of how good this keyword is. So let's look at this first book. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care, don't care. I really don't care. All I'm looking for is the Amazon bestsellers rank. This one is ranked at 110,000, guys. Pretty darn good. This book, I'll tell you, probably sells about, I'd say, 2 to 3 copies a day. Now, for someone like me, hey, that's still pretty good. Like hell, I would take this into my portfolio any day. A book like this can be break even for you in 2 to 3 weeks. Now, given it's only selling for $5.99, this guy can probably sell it for higher and make back some more money. So that's a good sign. 110,000 for a bestsellers rank in paperback is pretty good. So onwards, let's look at the second book here. Higher dollar amount, no reviews, but let's go through, see what this is all about. Yada yada. Okay, so with no reviews, crap copy that I'm not even going to read. It seems to be a self-published book, 300 pages. A ranking of 422,000. And guys, that's not that bad. I mean, this book, I would estimate to sell 1 to 2 copies. Actually, let me not exaggerate it. This book probably sells 1 copy every 1 to 2 days. So if this is retailing at $24.95, is this a black and white or is it color? Let me look through, guys, real quick. This seems to be a black and white book. So I'm not going to do the exact math here for the royalty split, but at $24.95 retail for a 300-page book, this guy's still probably making about, gosh darn, $16 per copy. So would you like to make $16 every 1 or 2 days? Like, yeah, course you would. Starting out, that's a great deal. So let's continue on with our keyword research. Net neutrality, this third book. This one's a library binding book. I'm probably not going to weigh this one as heavily. Yeah, not every book on the keyword list has to be hot. Doesn't have to exactly be. Not every book of the first 5 have to be super hot. Not necessarily true. You can have some outliers. This one's doing well because I suppose it's published by a library binding. So let's keep going on. Let's not be deterred here. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. This one doesn't rank as well. Let's just move on. Let's check out the next few. This one does decently well, 374. That's like, again, 1 copy every 1 to 2 days. It's a freaking coloring book, but hey, it ranks for the keyword, right? So there's some ideas for you. Now this one here, I'm going to skip this, guys. This one here has 16 reviews. That makes me curious how well this one's doing. Let's see. Now, this one's published by Yale University by some legitimate guy in the FCC. So, granted, he has a pretty darn good book ranking. You probably aren't going to be able to compete against him as far as the quality of your content. But, again, there's things you can do to beat this guy. More reviews, better copy, have a newer book. This one's not dated, but it's about 7 months old, nearly 8 months. This book can definitely be outranked, and that's evident from all the books that are ahead of it. And let's just take a look at one more to finish things off. Let's see what this one's about. 85 reviews. What the hell? What the hell is this one all about? Not even sure if it's about net neutrality, but let's take a look at the ranking. Oh my god, guys. Take a look at this. This is a hot one. Now, it's not self-published. It's a real book, so to speak. And it's doing super duper well. What is this book really about? Information economy. Well, guys, it still ranks for net neutrality, and it didn't necessarily address the topic directly, and it didn't rank in the first few results. So it's not going to be a threat to you per se if you chose this keyword, but that's just good to know. So, guys, girls, if I were a first-time publisher, I would probably spend 150, 200 bucks to get my feet wet and publish a book on this keyword right here. The keyword that took me not even 5 minutes, it took me like 1 minute to figure out that it was profitable just by being a little creative, thinking outside the box, using Google Trends. So, if you want to know more badass stuff, you got to know badass people. That's where my self-publishing blueprint comes along. We got some top guys in the course. Believe it or not, I'm not even a top self-publisher. I know one guy who keeps on the down low who makes $20,000 a month regularly. Doesn't even want to be known. He's making too much damn money. Doesn't want the spotlight. Aside from that, everything I know was taught to me by Emeka Osai on my self-publishing blueprint. I'll give you guys a link below so you can check out the course. But here it is. I think I've shown this before in prior reviews. Let's see if Mecca will load up. Let's pause you for a second, Mecca. Everything's here. If you guys want, later on, if you want, I can give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's inside the course. But this is pretty much the lesson outline. So there you have it, guys. If you've been struggling with self-publishing, my self-publishing blueprint is your solution to getting out of the rat race and into the race towards making an online income and gaining freedom and living independently of having a day job. So, any questions? Leave me a comment, like and subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if I should F off, not give any more advice. Cheers, guys. Thanks.